Hey gents, welcome to a deep dive into the life of a Sigma. Ever wondered what it would feel like to move through life in a way that's completely your own? No following the crowd, no trying to impress anyone. Just living by your own code, driven by your own goals. That's the Sigma way. The world's full of labels. Alphas, betas, even omegas. But the Sigma? He's a bit of a mystery. Sigmas are the quiet powerhouses, the ones who slip under the radar, but still leave a lasting impression. They're not loud or flashy, but they're undeniably impactful. And today, we're pulling back the curtain on the 10 strange, powerful things every Sigma does. The qualities that make them stand out even when they're trying to blend in. Now, these traits may seem unusual, maybe even downright weird, but that's what makes them effective. These habits, beliefs, and behaviors set Sigmas apart, giving them a level of self-reliance, confidence, and mystery that most people just don't understand. So, if you're here to embrace some Sigma-level qualities for yourself, buckle up. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button asterisk if you're all about leveling up and living intentionally. Join this community of like-minded people, and let's dive into the world of the Sigma. Number 1. Sigmas value solitude like it's a secret weapon. Now here's where we kick things off, gents. The first thing you need to know about Sigmas is their love for solitude. But this isn't just alone time like most people think of it. For a Sigma, solitude is like stepping into a personal fortress, a place where they're free from the world's noise, able to focus and truly connect with themselves. Take a moment to picture this. A Sigma in his element, alone in a quiet room, maybe early in the morning when the world is still asleep. This is when he can fully concentrate on his goals, plan his next moves, and let his mind wander without anyone interrupting. For most people, solitude might feel a bit uncomfortable, maybe even lonely. But for Sigmas, it's fuel. It's time they use to build their vision, clarify their purpose, and make progress in their own way. If you're looking to channel this trait, start by carving out regular alone time. It doesn't have to be hours, just 10 or 15 minutes where you can disconnect from distractions and focus inward. It's in these quiet moments that you'll find the clarity and strength to tackle whatever the day throws your way. Number 2. Sigmas don't follow trends. They set their own path. This is where things get interesting, gents. Sigmas don't just ignore trends. They operate on their own wavelength. Imagine you're at a social event, and everyone's talking about the latest trend or celebrity gossip. But instead of getting wrapped up in it, the Sigma is focused elsewhere. Maybe he's thinking about his next project or mentally refining his goals. Sigmas live by their own internal code, and they don't let the opinions or expectations of others throw them off course. A Sigma might wear clothes that aren't trendy, but they're him. He might have an unusual hobby, but it brings him joy and meaning. This ability to stay true to himself, even when it means standing alone, is what makes the Sigma unique. So if you want to adopt this trait, start by questioning why you do what you do. Is it truly you, or are you just following the crowd? And here's the funny thing. When you stop caring about what everyone else is doing and start following your own path, that's when people start paying attention to you. That's when you become the trendsetter without even trying. Number 3. Sigmas are intensely selective with people. Now, gents, this is one of the hardest Sigma qualities to master. Sigmas are incredibly discerning about who they allow into their lives. To a Sigma, relationships are investments, and they only invest in people who bring genuine value and loyalty. Picture a Sigma surrounded by a small, tight-knit group of friends, people who genuinely understand him. They don't just tolerate each other, they inspire one another. And that's what Sigmas crave, authentic connections, not surface-level interactions. This selectiveness doesn't make them cold or closed off. It just means they respect their time and energy. If a person isn't contributing positively to their life, a Sigma won't hesitate to walk away. They know that who they surround themselves with influences their own growth, mindset, and happiness. Want to embody this Sigma trait? Start by taking stock of your relationships. Are there people who drain you? People who don't align with your goals? Sigmas aren't afraid to let those connections go, making room for relationships that truly uplift them. Number 4. Sigmas have a built-in BS detector. Here's something that often catches people off guard. Sigmas have a near supernatural ability to sense when someone's being fake. It's like they have a built-in radar for dishonesty, manipulation, and hidden agendas. When you're a Sigma, you don't waste time with people who aren't genuine. The moment they sense insincerity, they tune out or move on. Picture this. A Sigma walks into a business meeting, and instantly, he can tell who's just talking to impress and who's actually bringing value to the table. He won't even give the time of day to anyone he senses is fake because, to him, authenticity is everything. Sigmas have high standards, and they don't waste time with people who don't meet them. If you're hoping to sharpen this trait, start by paying closer attention to people's actions rather than their words. When someone's intentions don't align with what they're saying, you'll feel it. And when you do, don't hesitate to distance yourself. Number 5. Sigmas are masters of the art of mystery. One thing Sigmas understand better than most: the value of mystery. They don't lay all their cards on the table, and they're not interested in oversharing. This doesn't mean they're closed off or unfriendly. They're just selective about what they share and with whom. Imagine you're at a gathering, and someone asks a Sigma what he does for a living. Instead of giving a long, detailed answer, he might just smile and say, "A bit of everything." It's not that he's hiding anything. He just knows that a bit of mystery keeps people intrigued. In a world where everyone's constantly oversharing on social media, Sigmas stand out because they don't give away everything. So next time you're tempted to post every detail of your life online, think like a Sigma. Keep a little something to yourself. Not only does it add to your aura, but it also lets people see the real you, not a curated version. Number 6. Sigmas embrace failure as fuel. If there's one thing Sigmas are known for, it's resilience. They're not afraid of failure because they see it as a stepping stone, not a setback. When a Sigma fails, he doesn't sulk or complain. He dissects the experience, extracts the lesson, and applies it next time around. Imagine a Sigma applying for his dream job and not getting it. Instead of feeling crushed, he looks at what went wrong, builds on his skills, and tries again, stronger and better prepared. This ability to turn failure into fuel makes Sigmas nearly unstoppable. They don't see failure as a dead end. They see it as a chance to improve. So, gents, when you hit a roadblock, take a page from the Sigma playbook. Instead of letting it defeat you, learn from it. Use it as a foundation to come back even stronger. Number 7. Sigmas listen more than they speak. In today's world, everyone seems to be competing for airtime. But Sigmas? They're the opposite. They're masters of listening and observation. While others are quick to voice their opinions, a Sigma takes in the whole picture before he speaks. This patience and thoughtfulness make his words all the more impactful. Picture a Sigma in a heated debate. While everyone's interrupting and talking over each other, he sits back and listens, absorbing every detail. Then, when he finally speaks, his words carry weight because he's taken the time to understand all sides. People listen when he talks because they know he's not speaking just to hear himself. He's speaking to add value. To adopt this trait, practice listening without immediately forming your response. Just absorb, reflect, and then respond with intention. It's amazing how much more people respect you when you truly listen. Number 8. Sigmas are highly self-reliant. Here's one of the most underrated Sigma qualities: self-reliance. Sigmas don't look for validation or support from others to get things done. They're driven by their own standards, their own goals, and their own vision. This independence means they don't need to be propped up by others, and they don't rely on anyone else to pave their path. Picture a Sigma who's starting a business. While most people would seek advice or support, he dives in, learning what he needs to know, trusting himself to figure things out. Number 9. Sigmas are goal-oriented, not approval-oriented. Now let's talk about the driving force behind every Sigma: their goals. Sigmas are relentless when it comes to pursuing their passions. They don't chase after the approval of others. They chase after what ignites their inner fire. Whether it's a career aspiration, a creative project, or a lifestyle choice, they're committed to seeing it through, regardless of what others think. Picture this. A Sigma decides he wants to travel the world, not just to post pictures on social media, but to gain experiences, learn new cultures, and grow as a person. While others might scoff at his dreams or question his choices, he's already packing his bags, knowing that this journey is about him and no one else. And here's where the magic happens. Because Sigmas are goal-oriented, they tend to attract attention naturally. When you're not seeking approval and instead are fiercely pursuing your goals, people can't help but be inspired by your determination. So, if you find yourself constantly looking for validation from friends or social circles, take a step back. Ask yourself, what do I truly want, and am I going for it? Focus on your goals. Set your sights on what matters to you, and watch how your confidence soars. Number 10. Sigmas leave a lasting impression. Finally, we arrive at the essence of what it means to be a Sigma, the ability to leave a lasting impression. Sigmas don't need to be the center of attention to be memorable. Their presence speaks volumes, and their quiet confidence lingers long after they've left the room. Think about a time you met someone who was calm and self-assured. Maybe they didn't say much, but their energy commanded respect. That's the Sigma effect. People remember how you make them feel more than what you say. When a Sigma walks into a room, there's an undeniable aura about him. He doesn't try to impress. He simply is. And that authenticity resonates with people. The way they carry themselves, their unique perspectives, and their genuine interactions create a memorable impact. So, gents, if you want to leave a mark on those around you, focus on being authentic. Engage with people genuinely, and let your true self shine. It's the real you that will create a lasting impression. Having said this, gents, you've just explored the insane and often weird traits that make up a Sigma. Each of these qualities, valuing solitude, setting their own path, being selective with connections, mastering the art of mystery, and so much more, contributes to a lifestyle that's truly unique and powerful. Now, if you're ready to embrace some Sigma qualities and create a more intentional life for yourself, remember this. It's all about self-discovery, self-reliance, and staying true to who you are. The world doesn't need more followers. It needs more leaders who are authentic and driven by their own vision. So, if you found value in this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Join this community of gents who are ready to apply these Sigma traits for impactful living. Let's journey together toward a life that's not just lived, but fully experienced. Until next time, keep pushing forward, keep questioning norms, and keep being unapologetically you.